Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today is my monthly wrap up on things I've been reading this month, and honestly I kind of had like a really good reading month, so let's just get into the video. I don't know how many books I read, but I was buddy reading this month, and I think that really, like, truly did it for my reading this month. Like, I was just so excited to read because I was reading with friends and it was fun. So anyways, I don't even know why I said that. Why did I say that? Okay, so the first book I was reading at the end of January to like the beginning of February, my brain, and that is American Royals. In case you don't know this about me, I suddenly love the royal trope. Like, it is so good. So anyways, this just follows the royal family of America, which is kind of weird, but like it was interesting, you know. But it's just like kind of a coming of age story, and what do you actually want and what are you willing to do to like get it, kind of thing. And I love that. So that's that. It was so good. I really did enjoy this book. All the characters, like, they were so different, but like you love them all, and they all do really stupid things at like some points too. So like, I don't know, it was just so good. I really liked it, and I'm probably gonna reread it soon. Hopefully I can reread it soon, but we'll see. I have a lot to read. Like, I have so many like books on my TBR. We don't need to talk about it. And the next book was the first book. Like, I think I literally started this on the first. Like, I finished that American Royals on the first, and then I started this on the first. I was so excited. I've been wanting to read this since it came out. So let's just talk about it. That is the beautiful, I don't have words for this. I was so excited to read this, and it's really good. Don't get me wrong. It's so good. I really like it. But I will have a full review of this book coming up soon. So if you want to hear more in-depth details on that and my feelings about this book, then I'll put it in the description box once it's uploaded. But I thoroughly enjoyed this book, and I cannot wait until the second one comes out. I'm just hoping that it will be a duology, because I can really see this like plot getting carried away, you know what I mean? Anyways, I really like this. It really did bring vampires back, in my opinion. I liked it. But again, if you want to know how I really feel about this book, go watch that video, or wait for it if it's not up. Oh my God. The next book I will also be having a full review on, because it's just that good. It is so good, and it's made it into the top 5 of my favorite books of all time, which is crazy because I didn't think that there was wiggle room up there. But anyways, I know I'm late to the party, but it was Daisy Jones and the Six. Words cannot describe the way I feel about this book. I loved it from beginning to end. I read this in one single day. I could not put this book down. It was insane. I was so upset when I would like have to go to sleep or something, because I can't even with this book. It was so good. And I've been stalking Reese Witherspoon's Instagram and the book club, trying to figure out like details on when the show or the movie, whatever it is coming out, because I can't wait. I cannot wait. This is honestly something that, like, I don't know, you need to see it. Like, you just need to see it. And I'm so excited that it's getting an adaptation. but everybody needs to read this book because it is so good. Again, once this review comes out, I'll put it in the description because I really can't even. I haven't been talking about what these books are about. I'm so sorry. But in my defense, both of those books, ew, I spit. I totally just spit. Both of those books will have separate reviews, so I'm not worried about it too much. Okay, so after I read those two books back to back, I was like, how am I supposed to like read something like better? And I was trying to think of like, I don't know, I was like, do I need to reread books because like, you know, that I like know are really good, because I don't know, I didn't want to ruin like that book high I was on. And I did. The next book that I read this month, I actually ended up DNFing, and that is Fallen. I might try to read this again, but I don't have patience for this damn book. I feel like if I read it as like a teenager, I would like it way more, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's just something about it that like, I cannot stand it, but I do think I want to try to read it again. And my logic behind reading this or getting this, it makes no sense. And I'll try to explain it in 1 minute. So technically I started this book before Fallen, but I don't know. And it is The Vampire Academy. I have a video coming out on a series that I really need to read, and this is on it. So I started it this month. I don't think that I'm going to read the entire series, TBH. I just might read the first 3 books or whatever, just because there's so many, and I can already see how this whole thing will be blown crazily out of proportion. But it is so good, and I can't wait to read the next one next month. But hear me out. My logic was I have so many books on my TBR that I didn't want to start this until I read some of my standalones. But then I was like, nothing makes me, like, I just finished Daisy. I was like, I need to read something good. And so then I started this book and I was like, oh shit, this is going to get me in trouble because I only have this book. Like, I don't have any other like installments of the series. So I'm like, I will be there back to back because I'm a binge buyer. I literally will go to Barnes & Noble, just buy and buy and buy. And I didn't want that to happen for me. So I stopped reading at about like 30%. And then again, my logic was to read books that I already had on my shelf, just standalones. And I went out and I got this. Instead of reading something that I already had, I went out and I bought it, and I don't understand. I don't understand why I did that, but then I realized that maybe it was better if I read this because there's only 3 books in it, and there's like 9 or 7 or something in this one. So I figured binge buying 3 books would be better than binge buying 7 books, and I ended up hating this one, so I stopped reading it. And then I started reading this one again, and then I finished it, and then I was so upset that I didn't have the next one, but I did not want to go and binge buy. Like, I didn't want that for me. So I really have to pace myself with these, but it was so good. I really did like it. I can't wait to read the next one. And then the last book that I'm putting in here, I am currently reading something, but it's kind of like a reread. I started it and then I put it down for some reason. So I'm just kind of finishing it up. So I don't even know if I'm going to count it as a read or anything until it's actually finished, since I did already start it. So the last book that I will consider myself reading in February is Perfect Chemistry. I have been wanting to read this since I was a legitimate adolescent, which I wish I would have read it when I was an adolescent. I would have loved it so much better, but I still fuck with this book so heavily. Like, I love this book. It is so trashy. Like, it is trashy YA to the fullest. Like, you cannot get more trashier than this. It's like Outsiders meets Grease, and Outsiders, Grease. Come on. It was so good, but like, it was so bad. It was it was something. That's all. It's something. And I also have Laws of Attraction or something, the ones that follow his brother. Well, he has two brothers, and there's two other books kind of like following their lives. And I don't know if I really want to read it, because I feel like the next one is kind of going to be just like this one, because I can see, like, you know, his brother's character. I can already see the direction he's going in, and, you know, like I can already foresee that whole thing. So I think I might just cut it off here, but since I do own it, I might read it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, that was it for my February wrap up. I thoroughly enjoyed every single book except for that one book that I read this month. And I don't know, I had so much fun reading, and I cannot wait to start my February TBR and my February buddy read. It's gonna be good. Oh my God, my March TBR and my March buddy read. We have a really nice book lined up, and I'm so excited. So yeah, if you liked this video, let me know or something. I don't know. Okay, anyways, that's it for this one, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye. I need to chill with the peace signs.